After their forced exile, the cult leaders fled to the nations south of the democracy. Activating long-embedded agents and plans, they easily bought the poor, corrupted governments of those nations, setting up a haven for the creation of the Snake Corporation. In fact, the purge and expulsion from the democracy did little to impact the overall operations of Snake Corp globally. Like the many-headed monsters of myth, cutting off one head simply meant another grew quickly in its place. The Overlords are an alien race from outer space. They are compulsive and habitual gamblers, and the passion for every Overlord are the arena games. These games take place on their home planet and are gladiatorial battles fought by monsters bred and trained by the Overlords themselves. The Overlords are the aliens from another galaxy. They have travelled the stars, mutating creatures into giant kaiju to do battle in the gladiatorial arenas of their home planet. Today's game is a game of Bot War 2 Turbo Edition, and today we're going to be having the C.O.I.L.S versus the Overlords. We're going to be playing an 80-point game. Let's get checking out the mission. In today's game, we will be playing Scenario 4 Assassinate. Now, how this works is each faction will have a key model identified to be the model targeted for destruction. This will be the model in each side with the highest strategy rating. Now, if there is a chance where one side has an equal highest strategy rating model, the opposing player will get to choose which model they are trying to assassinate, so getting a little bit of a leg up. Now, you do score 5 victory points at the end of the game for keeping your own model alive, and you also score 5 victory points for taking out the opposing model. You also gain additional victory points throughout the game for destroying models of various sizes, with the more wounds or damage points on the model stat card rewarding you with more victory points. Pretty much simple: destroy the opposing faction's selected model and protect your model is the mission objective, and the player with the most victory points after 8 turns will win. And so here we have 80 points of C.O.I.L.S. Leading them, we have Shogun, we then have Raven and Slaughter at the back. Forked Tongue here, who is also going to be equipped with the Strategist Special Rule thanks to the Dedicated Plan upgrade. Then have Deep State, and then Core Drill and Mineshaft at the front. And so here we have 80 points of the Overlord. So we have more in the force. We then have Saw and Chomper beside him. At the front here we have Smaller, Ripper and the Thresher Lord as well. Also on one of the fighters we are going to have the Green Ooze Injection. This is going to put some extra damage out as well. Right, so start off the turn, we're going to roll and see who is going to get the turn priority, because we both have strategy rating 1, and neither of us are Valiant, so I've got a 1, and you get a 1, so re-rolling, got 3, you got 2, so I'm going to get to activate the first one. Today's video is brought to you by Gap Games, a fantastic retailer in Australia for a variety of different miniature war games. If you'd like to help support the channel, we have an affiliate link where by clicking on and purchasing, you'll help support the channel, but you'll also help support Gap Games, which is a fantastic servant to the community. So Forked Tongue is going to use Strategist, the upgrade we took for him. We're actually going to increase Deep State here to 5, so my next activation will actually be 5, so I've got a lot later. Other than that, we're probably just going to make a move with him. And so Forked Tongue just moves to there on the table. So using just your efficient movement, no other actions, Ripper just makes a move up the table. So next up we have Saw makes a move up. So next Deep State decides to move up as well, and then we go to Chomper in the center there, who is 5 as well. Alright, so going with Chomper. Making a range attack, you boosted. I've also boosted my shields as well. So we'll do 6 points of damage. So this is on Deep State, who will re-roll this one. If I get a point, I don't. I take 5. I take 1, but then you've got... How many energy do you have left on him?
None.
None, so I just take the point of damage. And so your next one after that, you've got Smaller just making a base move. What is your next strategy rating after that?
Thresher Lord is also a 5.
So he's going to get to activate as well. Thresher Lord boosting his shots to maintain your full allotment of shots at Deep State. So 3, that will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And defense is 3, 4, 5. So I take another 2. Slaughter will then move up, and we're going to boost my shot to give me the full allotment. Is one of them lower on shielding than the other?
Nope.
Nope. I guess we'll go on Thresher Lord because he is the more deadly of the two. Wow, just 2 damage with that. Yep, you block it all, and there will be no additional damage because it didn't do any damage. Shogun will then move, so we're going to take the 2 shots. He'll do 3 against Thresher Lord, who will say 4 and take nothing. And so Moore will move over there, and then I've got a 9. So I'm just going to move back. I'm just going to stay where I am. I'm quite happy in this back corner here with Raven at the moment, seeing as you're trying to assassinate him. So, beginning of round 2. No one scored any points yet because we haven't had any kills, but we are now going to roll for who's going to activate modders first. I've got a 2. You've got a 1, so I'm going to be going first again, which will be Fork Tongue. So Fork Tongue will spend a point using his ability, so he will drop a Slaughter there down to a strategy rating of 3 from 6. And then we'll make a shot because he can see smaller. So then Fork Tongue will make a shot at your 2 there. We'll go on Thresher Lord, so we've only got 2 shots with him because we can't boost, but that is 2 points. Shooting, stop it. We'll then go to strategy rating 2, which is Deep State. But you've got a 1 before that, don't you? Mm-hmm. Which is Ripper over here. So Deep State will move, and then we'll make a boosted shot at short range going into Thresher Lord. That is 6. So take 4. So Slaughter will go now, being strategy rating 3, thanks to the lower from Fork Tongue. So shooting 3 with a boosted power shot, bringing me back up. That is 5 onto Thresher Lord. He stops 1. So that'll be another 4, which will remove him and do a point of damage over onto the other guy as well. Alrighty, so Saw has then moved up, going into Deep State at short range, boosting your shot, so that'll be 6, 7, 8, 9, ouch. Stop 2, that is Deep State gone, and that'll net you 2 victory points for killing him. So Chomper is shooting at Slaughter.
Actually, I'm not going to...
Not going to boost?
No, I'm not going to boost.
Just keeping him regular, cool. So normal shooting will be 3, Slaughter has 3 defense, and stops it all. So last of your strategy rating 5 activations is Smaller. It'll then go to me. I've got an 8 next, so have you got anything before that? So Shogun is going to do a boosted shot at... who is that one again? That is Chomper. So we do 5, 6, 7, 8 for Shogun. So 6. And Chomper. That'll take him down.
Yeah.
And that'll net another 2 points for the coils. So with that, you've got an 8 as well, which is more.
Yep.
Yep. And then, yeah, I'm quite comfy just keeping Raven there. This is not a friendly scenario for me. 4 wounds. He does have 4 shield at least, but still 2. Yeah, he's too flimsy. So that'll be the end of round 2. Round 2? Round 3.
It's the beginning of round 3.
Yeah, now we're going into round 3. It is 4-2 in favour of the Coils. So we're going into turn 3. Strategy rating 1. Roll off again. I got a 1 this time. You got a 1. I got a 3. You got a 1. I'm going to take it again. Fork Tongue will start by moving over, and we will make a shooting attack at neg 1. So that's 5. That's a decent shot, a long-range shot. So that'll be 2 points of damage. Take that. So starting off, you've got Ripper just moving in there. So Fork Tongue is getting shot at by Saw, who's moved up. You're boosting. Yep. For 6. Got 3 defense on Fork Tongue. For 1, I take 5. I've got 1 wound left. Smaller moving up around there as well, and that is all your strategy rating 5, correct?
Yep.
Slaughter has moved across, and we are going to shoot Into Saw, that'll be 6 again.
Boosting.
Boosting, yep. You stop 4, so take 2 more on Saw. So Shogun will then use air support, so he's jumped from over here over to here. His buddies have jumped out, and now we're going to shoot Ripper with a powered up shooting attack. For, wow, 7. Save 2, take 5 on Ripper, that'll kill him.
Yes, exact.
And so last activation for the turn, Raven is moving there, and also Moore just went and hid behind a building, so Shogun can't assassinate him. Pretty much we're both trying to not get assassinated now. So with that, that is the end of turn 3. It is now 6-2 in favour of the Coils, who have extended their lead. We go into turn 4. Right, so there is no more roll-off because your strategy rating 1 model is gone. But we do need to roll for rest of the turn. Do we have anything on the same? Alright, so we will need to roll to see who has priority in these activations because you've got 3s, I've got 3s. So 2, 2, you got 3, you got 3, stop that. You got 2, you got a 1. Thank you. So I'm going first with the first one here. And so boosting my combat attack, I've also got 2 crit dice because I did use ram attack this round. I can re-roll these 2. So it'll be 1, 2, so it's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 points of damage on Saw. He takes 7 and he will be wiped.
And there goes.
So next up is Mineshaft and Core Drill there. They're both moves, so they're both just going to do a shot. We're going to do them together because they're both exactly the same. Oh, actually, no, we need to do them separate because your shielding will be different. So first one does 2. You save it. Second one does 1. You save it. So Small Eye continuing his hunt of Raven, coming around the corner. Slaughter then goes. He clearly saw Small Eye go past there, and so we'll follow him. So Shogun moves around. We're then going to go with a boosted shooting, which is 4, so that'll be 6. That's more. And take 3. And so Moore over there will shoot back into Shogun, so just a single dice. I got 1, I've got 3 shield dice on Shogun. Save 2, not the greatest, but save it all. And so table is looking like this at the end of turn 4, and it will be a 10-2 lead now for the Coils. I think you have to try and wipe me at this point, and that's going to be hard. Today's video is brought to you by Baron of Dice, a premium wargaming dice that make your table come alive. Now, if you're looking for some great dice to suit an army you play on the tabletop in a variety of different games, go to Baron of Dice and check out their website. You can also use our discount code down in the video's description, which will help support the channel, but also nab you a cheap little discount. The dice you see pictured here are the official dice for Parabellum's Last Argument of Kings Conquest by them as well, which you can find on the Parabellum e-store as well. Alrighty, and so we're just going to go with some initial movement. It's going to be Fork Tongue making a move. So next is my 3s, put Mineshaft and Core Drill in, so they're both going to make a combat attack into Moore. So Mineshaft will do 3 points of damage. Nope. And Core Drill will do 5 points of damage. Hey, it did 3. Take that. We continue our game of chasey around this block of the buildings here as Small Eye moves, and then Slaughter will... There we go.
Join the chase.
Chasey! Tag, you're it. And so Shogun will then boost his attack, going to combat 4. Wow, that's not great. That is only... Wow, that is 5 on that. Wow, that is a really big letdown on Shogun. So he shields.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
And then a shield boost from Moore. Stop it all. Alright, so first of all, Moore is going to use this upgrade here that he picked called Green Ooze Injection. Roller-based dice. 3, nice. So you add 3 to your attack and movement. Alright, so Moore is attacking Shogun. You'll be re-rolling 3 purple dice. So that is 6, 7, 8, 9 so far. And then add this. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alrighty. This is my shields. 4, 5, 6. So that takes me down to 8, which will just kill Shogun. And so I'm going to spend and use Raven's super ability. We are going to fly over to here. Bye, Small Eye. Come chase me again. Alright, so going into turn 6. Fork Tongue will be the first activation for the round, and he is just there. So we'll start with Cordial, boosting his combat attack. Wow. 9. Yeah, this could end the game. You take 5. That's going to kill him.
It is.
I think at this point, we've just Small Eye left. And Raven all the way over there. I think we can call the game with that. Yeah. And it will be Mineshaft of all characters. That did 9 points of damage to win the game. And so that is the end of the video. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to come chat more with me, we have a Discord server for the channel, and that is linked down in the video's description. Also linked down in the video's description are the best ways to help support the channel. This is either via Patreon or YouTube members using one of our affiliate links and codes down there, like Baron of Dice, Gap Games, or Mithras Games, or by supporting us directly on Patreon or YouTube members. If you'd like to do any of those, we have links for that all in the description. And as a special thank you to our Patrons and YouTube members, we'd like to give them all a shout out. So thank you to our Patreons, Soren, Kenny Lowell, Outer and Shot First, Andrew Bowen, Q Dynamic, JJ Austrian, Average Wargamer, Domir, Mark Harvey, James Cater, Benjamin Swallows, Red Martin, Iron Grinch, Colorblind Magic, Grimscold, and Andy C. And our YouTube members, Greenridge Gaming, Ronya, Lock Lorick, The Johnny84, Broken Chef, Ariana Edwards, Revenar, Pink Nico Fire, Robin Mankiller, Monty's Tabletop Terrain, James Tillman, Disco, and John Castle. Lastly, a special thanks to Lady Witchfox Art, who does all the amazing artwork you see on the channel. Once again, everyone, thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Stay safe, stay well, and most of all, keep fighting that war against the Grey. Ciao for now.